Hi YouTube, guess who? Today I'm going to tell you a story about how I got my cosplay and prop making beginnings. How it got it all started. It started out when I was a little kid, no more than maybe at least 6 or 7 years old. And the only materials I was working with at the time was paper and tape. That's about it. So I've been making a lot of things with it. Like Spanish swords, cowboy hats, and masks, and as well as a long hat that kind of looks like a blue version of Abraham Lincoln's hat, and a mask that has a bunch of circles on it to make it look like it was Freddy Krueger, as well as the paper fingertips on my hand. And I've been working with that for a little while when I was in elementary school. And then I put that aside, and after I don't know how many years, I started cosplay making when I was back up when I was 24. So that's 10 years of making things. That proves, well, it proves on my Shadow Ranger costume video I made, as well as the update just 2 years ago. And then I started thinking, what else can I make? What materials do I have lying around somewhere I can actually work with until I actually graduated to the next step, and go on YouTube, go looking at videos about how to make certain parts of the costume, like say the gauntlets, the body armor, the shins, the helmet, the full humanity. So that took a lot of time of studying, as well as drawing and just drawing costumes and such. As I no longer have those pictures, by the way. Anyways, I don't want to actually give you any details on that part. It's just disappointing, and as well as very sad. Anyways, I've been making props ever since then, and I've been wanting to make my hobby and turn it into a profession, but I had to go to school to actually learn these things, you know, how to make masks, props, and costumes. I had to go first to the art school to do some drawing, and then go to one school of how to do special makeup effects, as well as props and costume making, as well as go to another school. That's 3 schools, which I can't afford at this time. But actually, I'm going to keep it as a hobby. And anyways, I can make costumes for anybody. All I need is the measurements, and probably get the head measurements as well, the body, the torso, the whole body deal, from head to toe. I'm pretty good at it, but sometimes I make costumes and props. It looks pretty good, and the other days it's just suck at it. Ever since I've been making props and costumes, I feel like that I made something out of my 2 hands, and that's the pride of it. And I really enjoy making these things out of my 2 hands, and making videos and saying, hey, look what I made, look what I made, you know. As well as, but one thing I really wanted to get, which I found online, which they're now selling on one website I'm on, always, constantly, besides Cosplay Sky and Cosplay House, is entertainment earned, especially a tricorder, to also be probably used, I think, as a medical tricorder. It's just LED lights, fiberglass, I think, and probably fully assembled. I'm not very good with engineering and soldering, so yeah. Anyway, I hope this video inspired you to make your own props and costumes, as well as many other things that you want to make with your own 2 hands. You can do it. I believe in you guys. Anyway, I'm TheMultiRolePlayer, and that's the story of how I got my cosplay prop making beginnings. That's how I got it from the start, when I was a kid up to now, and beyond tomorrow. If any questions, feel free to leave the comment screen below. I'm TheMultiRolePlayer. I do sub. You give you one to give shout out. That was shout out upon request only. Later.